Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cubs look for their 7th straight victory next. Enrique Germán, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Lined hard toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now the power-hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Lots of kids here at the ballpark on their summer break. 94 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
At the plate now, J.C. Embry, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Kipnis leads off first with 1 away. And that misses, 2-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
That's a ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Nothing for the Cubs to start. Cards coming up next. You're dialed into MLB Network. Trevor Bauer will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
At the plate, David Fernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Fernandez is the leading vote getter at third base in all-star balloting coming into today, so it looks very likely at least that he'll be on the squad, if not starting.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Nobody out, runner on first. And it's 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2.
Oh, inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santiago will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ryan.
Standing in, Ryan McCord. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch, he's running. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Two and 2 count. Here it comes.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Three-two pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Puig.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Bauer pauses. Here's the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
A 1-1 count to Puig.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Cortez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Comes set. The 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Standing in now, Marlon Nowak. No balls and 1 strike. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
0-2.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Stepping into the box, Pete Armstrong. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the line?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
In now, Jesse Padilla, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 25 driven in. Line drive to center field. Dickerson is right there, 1 down.
Batting 7, the shortstop, number 2.
At the plate, Christopher Moran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he fouls this one off. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Grounded weakly down the line toward third.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
A ball and a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bowie brings the batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. McCord will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
So striding in, Trevor Bauer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Casilla. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hernandez, a 5'10" switch hitter. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Enrique Herman.
The pitcher, Enrique Herman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Santiago is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, David Fernandez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Fernandez. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here, and I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cards forced to settle for 1. We played 2 full. Cards lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Freddie Santiago, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
JP Embry.
So stepping in, J.C. Embry, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hey now.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good job right there. very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
2 balls and a strike now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brian McCord.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis 3rd. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box now, Brian Cortez. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bauer's ready. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Ryan Buckner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Nope.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
No strike.
Two and 1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
3-1 to him now. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Striding in once again, Pete Armstrong. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
At the plate, Jesse Padilla. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Christopher Moran, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Runners are at first and second with one away. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, Dave Bowie, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped up. Nowak in foul ground, and that retires the side. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Digging in now, Marlon Nowak. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Skied into straightaway right. Embry is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Willie Casilla.
Ready now, Willie Casilla. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And it's quickly 0-2. And the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. 2-2. Bauer into his motion. 2-2 pitch on its way. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know any.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
First delivery to him on the way. Trevor Bauer is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. In there, and it's even at 1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 27.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Freddie Santiago. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Drives it to deep right field. Back goes Puig at the track. Gone! It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis, number 249 career, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
So now to the plate, J.C. Embry batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Buckner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The 3-2. Chopper right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs 1. Enrique Dorta will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
23, Enrique Dorta.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate, David Fernandez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
To the plate now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Bauer is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. down in order go the Cardinals, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Richard Franco will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 8, Richard Franco.
Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Pete Armstrong.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Dickerson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Ready for another shot now. Jesse Padilla. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
No strike.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A high fastball is in there. Outside, 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game. So a solo shot down the line in left. 3rd home run for him on the year. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
Hey, as a pitcher, when you see one that's hit high and deep, you hope that it goes foul and it hits off that foul pole and makes that doink noise. You want to cry. As a hitter, you want to smile because you were able to keep one just fair.
Standing in now, Christopher Moran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Two and 0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready for another chance? Dave Bowie, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Trevor Bauer, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Nowak has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in, Ryan McCord. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
High in the air out to center field. Santiago is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Yasiel.
And now is Yasiel Puig. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Brian Cortez.
Stepping in, Brian Cortez, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Johnny Vasquez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Johnny Vasquez.
Freddie Santiago will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Santiago.
Now here's the pitch.
1-1.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason-Kipnis.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He went deep last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2 and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
J.C. Embry comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
The next 0-2 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Now another 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Ryan Buckner, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Score remains 2-2. Settling in now, Marlon Nowak. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Marlon Nowak.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
In now, Willie Casilla, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Santiago is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Kodosky will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Alvaro Rosales will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 27, Alvaro Rosales.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jesse Padilla is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box, Christopher Moran, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 1 out, nobody on. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Adam Greenberg will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Greenberg.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that's in there. 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Trevor Bauer.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Ben Zobrist.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. On the year, Zobrist possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Here's the 1-0. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Jason Hall is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 30, Jason Hall.
Travis James has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 15, Travis James.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Alvaro Rosales.
Alvaro Rosales.
First pitch coming, here it is. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder looking up, and they have taken the lead. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they've taken a one-run lead.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
To the plate now, David Fernandez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
0-2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. So now to the plate, Ryan McCord. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Tadahito Hong is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Brian Cortez will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hong has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with two away now. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Marlon Nowak. Ball one to start the at-bat. Bases are loaded here, two down. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Ready with the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch misses. Ball two. Two and two. Here it is.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now 3-2 St. Louis. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Samuel Santiago comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the fifth spot, number 16, Samuel Santiago.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Freddie Santiago. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
The second baseman, Jason Dixon.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in standing. In now, Jason Kipnis, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
fouled away. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Runner goes for second. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dickerson's there, and that's the first out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. The next Cub up, J.C. Embry, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Wow, nice job there, notching career save number 159. Hey, I had 158 saves in my career, so I'll be in his rearview mirror forever. He's a good one, and we'll see how many more he can rack up.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Cardinals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Robert Kadowski earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Samuel Santiago earns the save out of the bullpen, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.